Silas Cook had flipped dozens of houses, each one a rotting shell, filled with fire damage and places no one else dared to approach. So when the old Cunningham Manor came up on Cedar Road, he didn't see a curse. He saw profit. The locals warned him, of course. They said the house once belonged to Dr. Vince Cunningham, a man who claimed he could cure madness. People went into his basement clinic smiling, but they came out empty, quiet, fixed. Silas didn't believe in ghosts, but the moment he stepped inside the manor, a chill ran down his spine, and something felt terribly wrong. The door creaked open, and then silence enveloped him. Every room was decayed, covered in graffiti, the floors caving in. Yet, the family photographs remained untouched, their faces capturing the same smiles, same postures, but with the same unsettling blank expressions, repeated over decades. And there he was, the doctor, always staring straight ahead, as if he knew someone would be peering back. Silas saved the basement for last, curiosity and dread warring within him. The door was sealed shut, but he was determined. With effort, he forced it open, and as the metal groaned in protest, an icy rush of air enveloped him. The smell hit him immediately, an old, stagnant, sickening odor, filling his lungs with a dread he could not shake. Inside, he saw operating tables, rust-stained tools scattered around, and shelves crammed with jars filled with things he didn't recognize and didn't want to know about. It was then that he noticed a bookshelf. A curious instinct drove him to investigate further. He pushed the shelf aside and found a hidden door. With a shuddering breath, he pried it open, and the temperature around him plummeted. Inside sat a man at a desk, Dr. Vince Cunningham, still there. His head tilted back unnaturally, his mouth open, as if he were waiting. Silas wanted to scream, to run, to escape this macabre horror, but instead, he buried the body and told himself it was just another problem to clean up. That's when the journal caught his eye. Strange symbols adorned the pages alongside rituals and prayers written to something ancient. And then there it was, a drawing. A massive face with hollow eyes and writhing tendrils that seemed to beckon him. Silas couldn't look away, feeling entranced, as the page appeared to move. A low, distorted whisper began to arise, crawling into his mind. Black shapes spilled out of the paper, wrapping around his head, and a voice spoke within him. Not in words, but in commands that sent a shiver of fear racing through him. Abruptly, silence fell, and he woke up in the chair, back at home, telling himself it was just a nightmare. But when he opened his eyes again, he found himself back in the doctor's office. Every night was the same dream, every morning the same room. Days lost all meaning until one day he simply stopped waking up at all. When the police finally entered that hidden room, they found Silas Cook seated at the desk, lifeless, his head bent backward, mouth wide open, just like the doctor. The house, they say, continues to accept patients,